waiting for it. Go live. Ooh. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are going to be doing some more coding homework. Now, I just want to start off by saying that, look, yes, I've been away for quite a while, and that's mostly been because I had absolutely no idea what to do about my project. So I got pretty badly stuck, and the last stream, how it kind of ended was, I really didn't like being on that stream. It was kind of just because I was just kind of sitting there, and I didn't know what to do, and I love sharing coding, but when I have no idea where I'm going, I feel like that's when I need to just just be quiet, do some research into it, and maybe that part I will get into showing, but I just wasn't really feeling it, and that's okay, and I just we try, because researching is a very important part. Asking for help is a very important part of coding as well, and I learned a lot of things by asking my teacher for help today. Not today, yesterday actually. And now I finally got something together. Now, it's not impressive by any stretch of the imagination, at least not in my opinion, but it is definitely nice. So, made a few small changes. So, I have my name there. I have a title that isn't memes. So we slap that play button, and we can see we have two agents walking around. Then if you press tab, those are berries. I haven't got a sprite for them just yet, but I can whip some real fast. So basically these agents, they wander around, they're just wandering. Probably do want to have a larger field of effect, and also they really do love going to the top left for some reason. It should be random, but it's always the top left. They always get stuck in the top left, and look at that again, top left. That one's still stuck in the top left, and the other guy's coming back for his friend. So very interesting, but eventually, as you'll see very soon probably, so you see that when it gets close to a berry, it actually seeks towards that berry, and the idea is that it's a berry, right? It seeks towards that berry, and then the berry is going to get destroyed, and then after the berry gets destroyed, it then goes back to wandering. Now, this took an alarming amount of effort, mostly because I was kind of confused how to set game objects, and I really needed the game objects to... also the bottom collision doesn't work. Need to fix that. But the main issue was it was just the fact that I really needed to figure out how to have other game objects that would know the positions of other game objects in the scene. And that was a little bit taxing on my brain to do, because it meant that what I had to do is, when I make a game object, I need to pass in a reference to the scene, and then that way it can then go through all the objects that are available in the scene and then be like, hey, oh wait, it does work. Okay, sorry, look, the collision actually does work, but just due to the way the box itself is coded, the top left point is the position of the box. So what it's actually going to do is, when it creates, it's going to actually bump into this, even though its box is actually around. So it actually works fine. Trust me, it actually works fine. Anyway, it works as intended. Anyways, so that's everything so far. And and another issue was, another minor issue I had getting this to work was also how to handle the script turning off and on. So if we go into our update function here, So obviously I had to re-update these to account for new behaviors, but you see here, what I do is, as long as the seek behavior isn't set, then I'm going to check for any berries, and if they become within a certain range, which is the detect range, which I probably might go into my seek behavior, take a look at my, go into my agent class here and change that detect range to something a little bit more substantial, because it seems like that detect range is absolutely tiny. Yep, so then it basically, if that berry is within the detect range, then that means it's going to get a seek behavior, it's going to get rid of the wander behavior, and instead it's going to add a new seek behavior given that position, and it's going to be appointed to that position because mostly just as a optimized thing, it's kind of time safe for the next bit, because I also want the agent to flee from the other agent in the scene. So so I want the agent to flee from the other agent in the scene, and that means that I need to pass in something dynamic. So opening that up to a pointer was necessary. Also, when it comes to seeking, now I was really hoping to use some of this, but due to how it worked, it doesn't quite work out well. So basically, the way I have this node set is when an agent comes close, I only have to check for 2 agents. And I didn't bother making a list. If I made a list, then I would make a for loop and then an if statement. But there's only 2 agents in the scene, so I was like, I don't care. So since there are only 2 agents in the scene, just did this. And basically what I'm doing is I go through the list, and then I delete that berry in the list and delete that berry, because the agent is going to pick up the berry, right? And then this one is a remove behavior agent, right? So this thing removes the behavior off the agent before it deletes itself, because I would have imagined that when the berry would delete itself, its position would be set to a null pointer, because it's literally getting rid of everything stored in that memory. Instead, and now in retrospect, it actually makes a lot more sense, but it actually gets set to a nan value, so not applicable, and that means that it will just be some ridiculous number, like, I don't know, 1.350 e to the power of 17 or 33 or whatever. Just it becomes some nan value, and then it won't seek anymore. So I actually couldn't use my seek behavior at this point. The only way I would be able to use my seek behavior is if I had a function here which would actually tell the berry to kill itself, and then if I had a function that told the berry to kill itself, and then afterwards then roll through the procedures. So yes. So actually, now that I'm thinking about it, that probably would have been the smarter thing to do, because then it keeps it all nicely in the seek behavior. It makes more sense for that to be in the seek behavior than the resource node. It kind of feels a little bit backwards, especially not intuitive, especially if you wanted to delete other things in the scene, but it does work. So I might want to change that in future, considering it's a little bit on that. And I do see a couple of viewers currently right now. So thank you two for coming. So let me show you what I got so far. This is the thing. This is more thing. And then got the buttons. Can do the thing. Let me press tab so you can see the berries. And you can see the berries get deleted when they enter range. And you see that when they enter certain range, they beeline towards the berry. That's cool. Then when I press P, it should pause all activity. So I just want to make sure that there's actually movement going on the screen, as opposed to absolutely nothing. But it seems like the random generator is really not doing much in the way of that. In fact, it's loving to just stick to the walls. So I'm really hoping for some movement. Yeah. Okay, so the pause button doesn't quite work yet. But hey, looks like a nice screensaver. And yep, play would just put it back where it normally is, and then exit will close the game. So that's everything I got so far. Now what I got to do, I think, is there something in my GameObject class which is thanks, teach. Yeah, so that's what I got so far. So I guess if this was a little bit more technical, I might want to add something into my GameObject .destroy that deletes it from any list it's in. If that is possible, that would be nice, because then I could just I could tell my seek behavior to call a function in my resource node to say, hey, if you're part of a list, delete yourself from the list, then die. But currently I have all the behavior of adding and removing the behaviors in the resource node code instead of the seek behavior code, which I want to change. So I can definitely make a little fix for that right now. But yeah, so I just need to create a function in here that will call that, I guess. Maybe like a little, a little in collider function, collider enter function, and then that can call the stuff in the seek node, in the seek thing, to destroy point or whatnot. I don't know exactly how to do this, but it kind of works, and that's the point. Because the previous error I was getting from trying to do this was that this function would occur before this function would complete. So then what would happen is the target would be set to some weird position, and then it wouldn't execute this remove seek behavior, add wander behavior. So if there was some way to prioritize this behavior and then this behavior, that would be a lot easier. And then that means I wouldn't have to have this in there. I could just use whatever's here. Whatever's here. How would you detect that? Because it wouldn't be set to a null pointer if you delete a if you delete it. So hold on. I recommend adding a variable to indicate that it should die. the class that owns the list could look at the isDead variable. Ah, okay. That's very good. That's way easier than what I was thinking. That's good. That is good. Should I add it into the GameObject class? Little ball is dead. And then equal to false. That way all classes have access to that. And then that way I can go into my other thing to clear that up and clear it. So you could add it to the GameObject class, yeah, but keep in mind you might handle it differently for different cases. So some GameObjects may not support that concept. Like, that is true. Well, I guess, well, for now, the only thing that's really being deleted are the berries. So, because the agents, I don't plan on deleting them. And then like the home point, I don't plan on deleting that. So, I guess for good practice, you might put it there, but it would be really useful if you had like a list of agents or a list of other stuff. I think for what I'm doing, I'm thinking that it makes sense for now. And then that way I can go into my test state. Oh yeah, this is my logic trying to keep the agents inside the view. So I probably could make a helper function for that, because that's a bit chunky to have at the end there. And now I got to think I got a bit of an Alzheimer's hit there. I forgot what I'm doing. Okay. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, so I need to use the isDead method to delete itself from the list, and then oh yeah, I wanted to use this in my vector class. Oh wait. Okay. Well, I mean, if the teacher says, we'll pop it out of there for now, and then we get our resource node.h private isDead method, and then what we can do here is, so then we want this agent, so we want this resource node to have a function called isDead. It's like, or turn dead, make dead, it is dead, now dead, probably a void, maybe void die, yes, void die, a void die function. Then we go into our resource node CPP, and then go void resource node dot die. And then like is dead equals true. Bam. So then we can go into our seek behavior, and then we want to oh yeah, that was also the other issue, because I can't really work backwards from the target because it inputs a vector 2, unless I take in a game object instead of a vector 2 into my seek behavior, or have like a different constructor for that. Oh boy. Because then I'd have to figure out which agent I'm approaching. So this is the stuff that I get stuck on, and then I'm like, well, that's a good question. Well, technically I want to seek towards the berry. That is the point. It's just yeah, I just want to have that function in the seek behavior to delete the game object that I'm seeking towards. So I guess I would need to do that in my seek behavior. This is a lot easier in Unity, by the way, if anyone is wondering. Because everything comes with a collider class, and I haven't built that. And yeah, so kind of creating something like that from scratch, where you're trying to go, oh, hey, I think my box hit this other box, and getting where that is from. Actually, we did do that. I know we did that in assessment, but that was easier because it was independent, and I don't want this to be independent. I want this to be dependent on something else, as opposed to, yeah. Anyway, it works for now. I don't want to get too out of the way. So now let's see, what do I actually need to do? So I need to set a home point. Okay, so the only three things I really need to do now is I need to set a home point. I need to set some bad berries and some good berries. So bad berries and good berries, and then I need to set some other stuff. Now that should be okay, because I can tell which agent interacts with the node using this, and then that means that I can tell the agent to also add score or reduce health. Now there's two ways I could probably go about doing that. And that's probably a rand between on top here. In my constructor class. Yeah, I think that's how this works. So, this is how it's gonna happen. I want a random number between 1 and 4, or 0 and 4. Which library has rand again? I know we used it for the resource node position. I think that was somewhere up here. Yep, so what was it? Not IO stream. Is it IO? No, it's not IO stream. Is it in here? We live? It's part of standard lib. Never mind. So it should just... Oh. Okay. Do I need %4? Maybe it was a bit of a dumb idea to... I need that as mrand. There we go. Kind of write that like that. And then... Oh. Thanks. Turns out just had my variable named rand, so then it was getting confused about what scope. Okay, so and then we can make the random number determine the color as well. So I can go like, so if m_rand is greater than 0, then I want it to increase the score of my agent. So it can be like da, and then imagine add score. We get this imaginary add score class, and then maybe we chuck in an int in there for the amount of score we want to add. Maybe just potentially, but for now we'll just leave it at 1, and then don't even need this really. Do want that actually, and then if if mrand equals 0, then the project is coming along all right. Hold on. I'm just gonna write this pseudocode. And it's like, and then we want that to be -1. Okay. And then I'll show you the project, how it's looking so far. Hopefully everything compiles. We've made some changes. Oh, well, I've had to change the game I had to pivot a little bit just to get things done quicker. But the idea the current idea is that you have 2 agents, and these 2 agents are going to get berries. And then some of the berries are going to give them points. Some of the berries are going to hurt them. And then when the berries are hurt, when they're at low health, then they will go to the house to heal. They're not actually traveling off the screen. It's just their point is top left. So when I define the border here, they're going to look like they're clipping through, but they're not. And then also they're going to flee away from each other. And they're going to seek berries and harvest them. So it's a very simple concept. And that's okay, because I kind of want to get stuck into Unity anyway. So it's a very, very simple thing, very simple. So now we need, thanks man, I appreciate it. So let's see, I need to go into my agent class. Yes, it's so good. I didn't realize how good Unity was until I did this. Am I coming tomorrow? Depends if I finish this now. If I finish this now, I probably won't. If I do finish it now, if I don't, I will. If I do, I won't. Yes. Liking the scope? You're the one who helped me with it, so it's like what's that meme with Obama where it's except the name, and so it's like the teacher and then the medal, and it's like the teacher. I'll get a head start on the next one, maybe. Or I could just stream it. Oh yeah, I'll just stream it at school. Yeah, I wanted to do that. We'll do a school stream. The raid. Okay. Let's see, so MEMES. Okay, so add score yeah boy. It's really funny. If only there was the fish bowl and then right next to it was the shark tank, that would be good. That's also a very important thing that we have it as ints and not size t, because negative health and negative score is always appreciated. Volpanic, nice to see you. Unity is really good, but its 2D capability is really lacking. You know what? I agree. I tried to make a 2D game in Unity and I hated myself. I was trying so hard, but oh my god. The worst part is it's like I was trying to do like the collision stuff with like the tile maps. Like the tile mapping's nice. Oh, and Ruben, so we can be a part of his yeah. No, but yeah, the tile mapping is nice, but the actual like collisions, they're bad. It's bad. I was, oh yeah, because it was when I was in high school and I was doing I wanted to make a game for my design and tech project. I was originally having it be a 2D game, and there was a flamethrower I wanted to use, right? So there was like this flamethrower gun that I wanted to make, and I made it look pretty good. The only problem was, however, that the flamethrower gun, it would, if you put the flamethrower gun into the wall, it would like, and it, instead of like bouncing out, it would bounce inside the walls and then bounce. And it's like, I don't know how to fix that. And also when the player collided with it, it would, instead of stopping, it would wig out. It was just weird. Yeah, it was, yeah, so I agree. This man is telling the truth. I don't know why 2D is so much worse than 3D. You'd imagine that doing the math in 2D would be a little easier. Just slap on 2D, but nah, fam. Nah, wait. That's dumb. 2.5D over 2D? Yes. Mikkel, you know what you're talking about. Just don't do 2D. Just make everything 2.5D. I mean, granted, I think a lot of games are actually, a lot of 2D games are actually made in 3D. Yeah, but a lot of the 2D games are actually made in 3D. Like, Enter the Gungeon. You think that's a 2D game? No, that's a 3D game. It's a 3D game. It just uses 2D assets. Everything's 2D, but it's made in 3D. It's just easier. I mean, yes, literally 2D is just a setting you can use. So literally you can change from 2D to 3D if you want. It's just pointing out that most of the time it's made in 3D and it's easier. Oh yeah, that too. It's just interesting, like they don't have to consider the angles of things. They can just, it gives you a lot more freedom and whatnot. Anyway, enough discussion on Unity's jank. It's just like, I mean, you can feel free to keep going on about in the comments, but I'm going to be working on adding these functions. Rant time. It's like, no, stop. This has got to stop. It's time to stop. Wait. Maybe. Very maybe. That's a very maybe right there. That's a very maybe. Oh. Okay. So now let's pop this into this. Let's pop this into the SEP. This is going all the way at the bottom. I mean, correction, it would be mad dot get energy state tired is energy state tired function equals true. Oh well, and then that would equal true. So I'm thinking this would be more, and this is the logic I'd do. Oh yeah, that works too. I like that one. That one's also pretty good. It's like energy level. It's like I'd like to see energy dot type. Energy. It's like energy dot memes. If energy. No, well, hold on. Would the emotion store the energy? Do you know what? Yeah, maybe the emotion will have sort of like a capacity to it, and then that capacity would be its energy storage, and then that goes inside the user, which would have a maximum energy store. Dot energy multiplier. There's like, hold on, maybe get some Mountain Doritos. Mountain Doritos. Sorry, just Hi, Nat. Oh boy, just Mountain Doritos. Yeah, I was thinking the MLG thing. I tried Mountain Dew flavored Pringles once. That is bold. That is bold. Mountain Dewitos. It reminds me of this one time someone actually got like a bowl, like made this like a cereal almost. Like they put a bowl and then they put in the crushed Doritos and then they put the Mountain Dew on top. And then they were eating it with a spoon. No joke. It was like this weird, obviously like reddy brown color, and it was like bubbling, like hold on, I gotta see this. I gotta see if I can find that again. It's like, Hold on. Let me activate a window display. Yeah, I mean, it's like commitment is key. So hold on. I'm gonna try and turn on the display here. Yeah, there we go. Mini display. Open up the 17th YouTube tab. Oh look, by the way, did you know that I'm streaming right now? Yeah, if you're not watching the stream, you should quickly go watch the stream. I'm gonna try combining Mountain Dew and Doritos. Oh, this I don't know. I'm thinking. I don't know.
Hey guys, Francis here, and if you've been on the internet at all this week, you've been hearing about this brand new nacho cheese Dorito.
Let's go to the part where, let's see. Oh, so he actually blends the Doritos. Hold on, let's blend the Doritos.
Oh my god.
What?
Do you have to make a mess?
Science is generally very messy. Yes, you should know that. You can't make.
I mean, I wouldn't say science is messy, but I'm very curious.
That's
That's too many. Okay, I'm sorry. All right.
Okay.
I like the fish. The aroma that we're getting here it's a wonderful bouquet. It's just beautiful. All right, get in close. I want them to see. I want them to see the glitter action. This is expensive glitter. I got this for $30.
Oh. Why does the lid not cover the whole thing?
It's not my fault.
Why does the lid not? Why did you open the lid? Why did you open the lid?
There we go.
Oh no.
Oh, look at that. She's really frothy. Look. Let me see. You want to smell?
No.
You wanna,
really don't. No.
Come on, you do.
No.
All right, here we go. It's going to be good. Oh, you know that's going to be good when you see the chunks in it still. That's delicious. So there you go. Nacho, Dorito flavored Mountain Dew, and you don't even have to wait for them to release it. And if your presentation is important, if you watch any other cooking tutorials on YouTube, and so what you want to do.
Okay, this isn't the one I actually watched though. This one, it's like this one had like a genuine sincerity about how awesome this would be, but it was definitely, it was something a little bit less. It was less like that. It was like I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was like a bowl. Someone got like a bowl of Doritos and then poured the Mountain Dew on top, and they were like, "Oh, this is disgusting!" Oh, and then they had it and it was like, "Gross, what?" I don't know. It was something like that. Call 911-999. Call Satan. And it's like, "Hello, this is Satan. What can I do to help you?" And it's like, "Someone made Mountain Dew and Doritos." And it's just like, "I'll be with you right away, sir." Oh yeah, and then do we want to go the whole 9 yards and get them out and take a look at the Mountain Dew Doritos? Yeah, don't. I think we already went way too over. Yeah, went way out of topic there. Hold on. How's my live stream looking? Ah, pretty good. Okay, then we'll just keep it up. Why do those exist? I mean, I feel like it's only the natural conclusion. Mountain Dewitos. Oh no. Okay. So let's go. We have our new stuff. And now we're back to the coding. Yes, please, code. No uwu. Or is that vuvu? It's vuvu. Vuvu. We could put a vuvu in the chat. That's an OO. So Nat hitting us with the ooh woo and the oh whoa, and then Mickle hitting with the voo voo and the no and then Volpanic saying, I mean, Mountain Dew and Doritos, why not just cut out the middleman and combine them? Makes sense. Exactly my thoughts. I'm thinking, it's just like, it's like you're just sick and tired of having that separate, hitting, and then Nat hitting us with the semicolon, W semicolon. Was that, like, how would you even say it? Semicolon was, semicolon, and everyone is confused. Maybe, but not about the coding. I'm resuming Death Inside. Please do not do that. Abort. It's like, I'm gonna pull. I'm gonna do control. It's like Control Shift Escape. Open Task Manager. Just end that application. Do what? I think after that, hitting the lowest of lows, there's only one thing we can do.
I'm at Petco and they found a kitten in the storm and put her in a little sweater. A dog. So cute.
Wholesome
Can we
memes.
pet you? Why is he always rolling in the grass? I'm so heartbroken. I just caught my wife in bed with my best friend. When you and some little kid on the bus share a moment. I'm a killer whale. Whoa,
What's
that's
wrong with
cool.
wholesome
I'm a killer
memes?
bear. I'm a killer fox. Did we just form a club? I'll design a secret handshake. I'll knit matching scarves. I grew my hair out for over a year to be Bob Ross for Halloween. My wife was a happy little tree. My love for you is like pie. Pie. Yeah. It goes on forever. No one talk to me. I'm thinking about the crow couple. This crow couple have been together for 12 years. She broke her beak 8 years ago in a collision with a car. He has patiently fed her and loved her since. They have babies every year and she is a good mom. The entire family flock protect her, living proof that compassion isn't limited to humans. You are cute. You are cute too. If you're stressing about something cringy you did years ago, it means you are maturing. Me, you're home. Yes, you called me to come quick. Me, close your eyes, pulls out puppy, now open them. Her 0.001 seconds before screaming joyfully. I'll see you again.
Am I really reacting though? I'm not really reacting. It's just something nice to have in the background, you know?
Oh. If it goes down, it should go down like this.
The point is, a generic reaction man has no reaction?
7-year-old me trying to be mad at my dad, but he makes me laugh. When you're not feeling well and your kid starts taking care of you, like you do for them when they are sick and you realize you're doing something right. China sent medical masks to Italy, and wrote on the boxes a quote of a Roman poem. We are waves from the same sea. Japan had donated supplies to China, and wrote on the boxes a quote of a Chinese
Not
poet.
impressed.
We have different mountains and rivers.
Do
but
we
share
do
the
we
same
want
sun,
wholesome
moon, and
memes,
star.
or do we just want
When I was a boy and I would see scary things in the news.
music instead? Just the code? That's a good idea. Just the code. Awesome. So, with that out of the way, 2 hours of epic game dubstep. Okay, fine. Epic game dubstep. There we go. Hold on, I'm trying to find one that's Oh man, this is hard. Because one of them is what? Wasn't serious? Okay, cool. Okay. NCIS. I don't know. Okay, so what was I doing? Yes, this is why you stream. You got to keep me on track. Anyway, point is, health, score. We have ads. Then we go to resource node, and then we're like, look. Oh, that was one too far. I got that too. Not gonna lie, I love listening to Breath of the Wild, like with Rain. That was like, that's what I did actually, like for basically the first 6 months of no. That's basically what I did for the first like 6 months of AIE. Is like when I'm coding, I listen to just. Oh yeah, can't wait for Breath of the Wild 2 either. But yeah, that's what I basically did. I was like, nice. And it's like a Bayonetta 3. I need it. Breath of the Wild 2. Oh wait, sorry, it's right here. Bayonetta 3. I need it. Breath of the Wild 2 now. Like now. I don't have a big playlist of relaxing music like Yuval Panic, but I just like listening to the Breath of the Wild stuff. It's just nice to have the rain in the background. It's really good. I love it. Especially because I don't know, I just really love the rain. So especially when you hear the music and it's actually raining in Breath of the Wild and you're hearing the music and you're like okay, so this oh yeah, we also need to test if this works. So actually I'm going to create a new part of the agent draw function that's actually going to track the score here. So I'm thinking I don't know if I want it to be part of it. I'll just do it as an outside thing. So it could be like draw text. I was really expecting that to actually do the thing. So draw text. I want to, and then will it tell me the things? Needs that as text. So agent and then agent's score is protected, so I'll get a function to get it out. Probably get a get score, maybe a health score. Okay, catch you tomorrow, Aaron. Thanks for your help the other day, and your help today as well. So get score, so we need a void gets, well, it wouldn't be a void get score, it'd be int get score, and then we also need a void get health. Okay, and this is going to return M score. This is going to return M health. So then we can go back here. Now we want to draw as const char star. Want to have that as our text. Is there a toChar function? I think I made a bit of a boo-boo. Did the stream kind of drop out for a little bit? Oh no, it's not a string, it's an int. Oh, no, I use toString on the int and then convert the string to a char. Okay, I mean, it's a const char star, so I don't know. I think, what is it saying? Oh, identifier. So wait, it says identifier M agent is, oh, that's because it's not, oh, wait, that would be it. Yep. Sorry everybody. That, and then copy that. We want to draw agent 2's score. We want that to be on the other side of the screen. So I'm thinking maybe, well, it's first of all, it's app. And then we get screen width. Get window width. And then I say we minus about 50? Oh. Oh no, that's all wrong. Never mind. Hold on. Okay, that should be all right. I just want something to test the scores. That should all compile. No, it doesn't. Ah, it's a void function. Yep. Int. You guys might have spotted that one. Sea of all panic, nice having you on the stream. Oh, ooh. What has it done? I'm gonna see if this one has the same issues. Nope. Huh. That one's just having a bad day. Let's try again. Green seems to be... Oh. Oh no. Oh no. That actually hasn't happened before. Okay, I could definitely see what happened there. So it locked onto the berry, and then because both agents went for the same berry, the berry only deleted one of the things. So actually what I need the resource node to do... No, I don't know if I... Oh, that is a big problem. I'm not entirely sure what we do about that. Because right now, if that happens, it wigs out. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm dead. Nice one.
Is that better?
Boy. Stealth 100. Okay. Who? So it doesn't seem to be drawing these. Because this should just be an int. Is converting to a char. What if I change this to say 12. Okay, we do see a 12 in the corner. So yep, problem is it's not converting it into a thing. So now I just want, okay, going to int to const char pointer. I just want, it's like, I know there's a super simple way, right? So it has to be toString and then converted back to, and then converted into a char. That's the only way. That's so... My goodness. I'm so surprised, mostly because you can print a console without... You can print a console without having to do any of that. You just put in a number and it'll print it. But I have to convert it to a string first. Okay. Well then, st string s equals std toString thing. And then I know I can definitely convert this to a double. Or it's just gonna work. It's gonna work fine. It's good. And then apparently I can do this. Const char pointer pchar equals s copy string, and then I print pchar. Oh, there's an extra bracket in there. Okay. We'll call that A1 score. Then we can grab this. Slap a 2 there. And then call that A2 score. And then we can get rid of that. And then call that A2 score. And then what I definitely learned from that is that the size is way too small. Thinking maybe 32. That's 32. Then maybe 64 here. Right. Oh, yes. The same context. Yep. So S1, S1, S2, S2. Actually, nope, never mind. This is going to be a temp anyway, so I can call that S. And then instead, I just don't initialize it the second time. Oh. Windy. There we go. Okay, so apparently the whole fam is gonna be here now. Hi, Mum. Hello.
I can see your head.
And then you're gonna take the plate. No.
I think you need space.
Okay. Let's take a look. Yeah, we got 2 big circles right there. Look at that. And then, yep, so the counter isn't increasing, of course, because why would it? Okay, so then we need to go into our resource node and see what the problem is. Well, we need to take a look at that. Oh, well, that would be a problem. Right, we need to do that for this other one as well. So for either one of these. We only really care about score for now. Okay, so it's actually not reaching the score. Oh, maybe the wrong one? Oh, stop. Okay. Mm-hmm. Ah. Yes, I can definitely see where I went wrong. I want that to be greater than 0. Aha. Okay, that should definitely be fine now. Yep, we've got scores going up. Woo! There we go. So far, only good luck. So yeah, we got scores. One Scorsese. Somehow got a chuckle. Got a chuckle out of that. It's also really funny watching the players run over the scores. I think that's a nice feature. It's a nice feature. Okay. But that definitely does want me to realize that order is very important when it does come to this stuff. And if I think I actually like that so much that I'm actually going to grab that and I'm going to put that over here because I like it so much. I think that should be its own thing. Probably put a little comment here saying scoreboard. Nice. Yep. So then we then go into our agent class again, and what we want to do is actually set our health to not 0, but probably something a little bit more appropriate, like maybe 4. We want 4 health. And then when our health gets to 1, we want to beeline the hell out of there. We want to be like, no fam, no. I'm gonna be like, no fam, I'm good. And then run the way. Yep, that is the plan. Any moment now, I will return to my keyboard to execute the plan.
It's fermenting.
Huh?
It's fermenting.
Yes, it is currently fermenting, currently in my mind, the plan that I will execute very soon. Okay, let's do it. So then, that means in our agent.update, we need a new call. So since that will be our first call, and then if m_health is less than or equal to, is, I guess, I don't know, I want to say less than equal to 1, but I feel like if it's less than 1, then it's 0, and in that case it should have died. So if health is equal to 0, if he is equal to 1, then I wanted to seek home. So basically this, except return to 0, 0. Except it wants a pointer to this because I did that. So we can we make an address out of this? Can we cast it as an address? No, of course not. So that's okay. We just need to, we will have in the future a variable called, oh, why not in the future? Why not do it now? That's a very good idea, Ruben. So then we'll also have a private variable called home. So that'll be our vector2 pointer called home, not gnome. You just got gnomed. Okay, so home, and that's going to be equal to 0, 0 for now. Oh, what probably equal to new vector2 0, 0, right? Maybe that? I didn't seem to get any errors with this. Does that actually work? Wow, I was not expecting that. And then we do m_home. And then set a seek position to m_home. And that means that's going to be happy about that point. And then it's going to tell me that that obviously won't work because I need that. And then we need a different thing where it's if m_health is, just in case, less than or equal to 0, then for now delete this. I have no clue what the consequences of my actions are. But, you know, I have very little doubt that this could go wrong in any conceivable fashion. Okay, we got some health. So the red just took some health. You saw it. Got a bit of a boop. Got a berry, but it didn't do anything. Okay, 2. Ooh, unlucky red. Red is on 2 HP right now. Okay, red is on 1 HP and is beelining it back home. It seems a little bit like it's wigging out. It's wigging out a lot. And then it clips. It works. He went home. What more do you want? When was the last time I actually committed this to GitHub? That's my question. I'm gonna do it. I think now is probably a good time to make a git push. That is not it. We go here. Yep. Uh-huh. Git bash. Git. Oh yeah, I was gonna. Nah. So git add it all. Git commit. You see, this is why you don't make mammoth commits. This is why you don't make mammoth commits, because then you have to remember what the hell you did. So then you have to be like I know, like, so made test state, made game object class, made resource node inherit it from game object class, and then so changed seek behavior to accept pointers, accept vector 2 pointer instead of camera, sets target agent, sets target manually, automatically, and then see, this is not what you want to do. You want to be smart. Don't be like me, be smart. Because as my teacher says, you should, and it's like, you know, whenever you do a thing, you gotta add it, commit it. Otherwise, you'll be looking like me, trying to remember every single individual thing you did, and then you realize that you haven't committed stuff for a week, and then you go to commit and you're like, damn, I've changed almost everything. Yeah. And then you're sitting there commenting like, Well, I don't want to say I did stuff. So, resource node disappears and adds points to agents. I think that's about as much as I care to know. And then git push. Now it should be pretty fast. Ooh, error. Oh no. Oh no. How to override git push. Okay, so I should be able to do -F. Yep, there we go. So, yep, because I know that I'm pretty sure the only work I really did on it, other places, were not really important. I mean, it was stuff, but it was like a little bit of stuff. And right now I'm like pretty close to actually having something that's usable. So I'm okay with this. I don't know why it's taking so long. Is it pushing everything? Like even the stuff in the git ignore? Because it's saying it's megabytes. What is that? Oh, then that's no. Sorry, my internet's actually at kilobytes a second. Oh. Huh. Why do I have kilobit internet speeds? Because I'm streaming. That would probably explain it. So, word of wisdom. If you're gonna commit stuff, don't do a YouTube stream at the same time. That's the big brain plays here. I'm not too entirely sure if it's safe to keep working while it's committing. It says it's compressed all the objects, so I'm assuming it's safe to keep going. So, let's see. So, two things left to do. I got to do the home stuff, so I gotta make it go to home and then heal, and then after that I gotta get it to flee from the enemy agent. Now I don't think I'll have time for that second one, but I think I have time for that first one. So So I want there to be a zone. Yes, I might need a new game object. I'm gonna call it healing zone, or probably just home. No, it's or maybe, or technically you could call it a home, perhaps. Test state, behaviors. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Okay, so then we need to create a new game object. So add new item, and this is going to be healingzone.h. So then we're going to hash include game object. So then we go class healing zone, and then we get rid of these because this is just chunky, and then we want this to be part of public game object. Yep. So we have our constructor, our destructor, and we want very simple stuff in here. So we want healing rate. So we want int heal m underscore heal rate, which we can set that to 1 health per second. I'm probably just gonna shorten that to HPS, and then int and probably float. Actually, probably want to float, and we want that to be our range. So anything within a certain range will get affected by that health per second. I'm going to set that to 50, being a nice big chunk. Right. Oh. Yep. So how do I deal with the other stuff? Yeah, so I give it its position up here in the test state. So then go here, class healing zone, and then in here I go healing zone pointer, and then m home. Oh, is it done? That's a good point. Yep, all done. Yep, so note, don't git push when you stream unless you have great internet, because it'll take a while, or maybe you do because it's better to just do it than wait. Either way, it worked. So take whatever I said with a grain of salt. So then I want to grab this code, this oh so delicious code. I want to slap that right in my healingzone.cpp. Well, almost. Actually, I want to do something else first. Go into resource node.h. We need this. We need that virtual update, and we need that virtual draw, and we need to make the the destructor also that. So then visual destructor, and then we also want this to have that. Awesome. So then we go into our source files here, add new item, and that a source. Then we go healing zone.cpp, add that. Hash include healing zone.h. We're gonna grab all this stuff here. Oh, it's all the way up there. And we're gonna pop it here. Well, probably not everything. Let's see. So like for our resource node, I think we have an update function, and we do have a draw function, but it only calls this drawer. So yeah. So this is the stuff we're gonna need afterwards. So I think we take off the virtuals in a bit. Do that. Do that. Do that. Then we do that. Do that. And then yep. So then we want to go into our resource node here, .cpp, and we see up here that this is what we want to see. We want to grab that, and it's going to go straight there. And then we go down here, we're going to grab this, and that's going to go straight here. And then we're going to grab this, and that's going to go straight here. How awesome is that? It's debugging crap. Oh boy. My will to keep streaming is fading, but I will by the power of some epic music. I'm gonna put on some initial D. There we go. It's good tunes, okay? Gonna slide out. Me and you, gonna get on and play with me. Oh wow. Oh wow. Ah. You're my favorite night and day. Wee. Oh wow. Oh wow. Wow. Start from the beginning. Oh, how did that happen? should have probably pressed play a long time ago. Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Nat. I'm not freaking that. Oh, it is. It's on my other screen. You know I'm still streaming, right? Now that'll be the 100 subscribers special. Give me the night. Come on. Okay, we just gotta load agents. Load home. ET load home. And then 200 subscribers, it'll be mum. And then 500 subscribers, it'll be both. You gotta make sure you're gonna make sure that I stay true to my word. Have the dancing parents. Guess it is a done deal. Okay. What am I doing? To set the position. Yes, the position. I'm going to agent. Do 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 do. What desire I feel enough on fire. Cool. Cool. Away. Break it up. Not for sale. Oh, it's by the way saying they're saying not for sale. They're saying not for sale. Not for sale. Need to break up, no control. Not for sale. Damn baby. Pretty pretty baby. Ba ba da ba 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 da na. Not for sale. Not for sale. Nope. That was a lot of stuff I did. Should have compiled it sooner. Made a lot of changes. Weird, the debug drawer didn't draw a circle. Ah, I could have said debug to true, right? Wait, what's the deal with that? Hold on. Did I actually... Wait, did I forget to actually set a position for the thing? That feels like something dumb I would do. Ah, I set it to... Oh, I set agent to that position, yeah. Break it off, no control. Okay, so that red one is wigging out. See me, I know the way you like it. So baby, and in the 90s, it's the new way I like to be. I'm just running in the 90s and around the running in the 90s. I mean, it's doing something very funky near the healing zone. It's doing something. Not gonna lie, that seems pretty cool. So I'm gonna actually change the display here. I actually wanted to display health this time. That's not even remotely the same song, but it doesn't matter. So yeah. Talking, you desire. Then I have 1 health, it's gonna go back to the center. And then it's not gonna heal. I know the way you like it. in the 90s. The 90s. You like to free. I run in the 90s. Up. Yep. I forgot to call the update function. Maybe that's also a problem. Update. Berries. Update. Agents. Update. Home. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Do do do. Ban ban ban. Ban ban ban. Ban ban ban. Dun dun. Never happened to our love. You stood. When I used to feel so good. Hear me, darling, can you hear me? As so I boo. Yes, so it's gonna head towards that center bit. Look at that. Yep, so then it heals and then it is... The wonder behavior is really... I don't know. I don't know what that was. Good news, it's healing. Hear me, darling, can you hear me? SOS, mama. You know what? It's 10 o'clock. So I'm gonna head out. So thank you all so much for watching and sticking around, having some great times, setting some deals for 100 subscriber specials and whatnot. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye. And you've been watching, I don't know,